you think you're bad with your rap? Well, I'll tell ya, Pilgrim, I started the crap. When you were in diapers and wetting the sheets, I was at the Ponderosa rapping to the beat. Da ha da.
Okay, I drilled my pilot hole from the inside. I measured 8 inches off center, and that's where my pilot hole is right here. It's a good ways away from my pickup. My pickup is way over here on the bump, so I get good clean water coming over the deucer. Put your masking tape over it, and use your pilot hole to drill your hole for your transducer. Okay, ready?
Action. You want to make sure the keel arrow points to the center of the boat.
Can you see it on the transducer?
Hold on.
Little orange arrow.
Yes, see those orange arrows right there? It's pointing to the center, the keel of the boat. There it is right there, perfect fit. Okay? You go ahead and take it out, Rodney.
Well, I'm gonna leave it right here for right now. I need a piece of tape.
Okay. I gotta go down and give Fish on Forte a piece of tape.
It's pointed directly at the keel tuner too.
So what are we doing right now?
Right now we're taping the transducer up so it'll stay in place for 2 reasons. The first reason is we want to make sure that the arrow that's on top of the transducer is pointing towards the keel or the center of the boat. Secondly, we're going to cut around the transducer. And when we cut around the transducer, it should leave a perfect shape as to where we're going to sand, and then I'm going to put the 4200 on the transducer and push it up against the hull of the boat.
All right, good deal.
All right, as you can see, I got the transducer taped in. One thing I didn't state that we needed is a box cutter or some kind of Sharpie to cut around the transducer, right along the edge of the transducer.
Go.
Okay, now as you see, we cut the hole around where the transducer is. We need to scuff up this area here so the 4200 will adhere to the hull of the boat. I got my sandpaper here. I'm going to sand it down real good. I'm also going to use some acetone to wipe it down real good, let that dry, and after I do that, the 4200 should adhere pretty good to the hull of the boat.
What are you doing right now?
Okay, I just sanded this area so the 4200 will adhere to the hull better. Now I have some acetone on a rag here, and I'm just wiping down the area that I sanded. Of note, I should have used my PPE. I did not use it, so don't be like me, use your gloves. I just, in the spur of the moment, I forgot to put my gloves on. So I'm trying not to touch the acetone as much as possible. All right, there you go. I'm gonna let that dry. While that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the 4200 on the back side of the transducer.
want to get the 4200 on there thick as possible.
I'll put about 2 beads on here.
Okay.
And make sure it's good and sealed, because once we push it up there, it's going to press out. And it should fill in any voids pretty good.
So now what we're doing, we're putting the 4200 around the transducer inside of the hole. And if you notice, the cable is completely clean.
Yep, got you. All right, as you can see, the wipe is trying to do the far side of the transducer. I don't know if you can see that or not, but she's putting the 4200 on the opposite side that I didn't get. So we'll have 4200 all the way around on the transducer. As you see, you have to be somewhat of a contortionist to get down in there in order to get her done.
All right, and we are rolling.
As you can see, there's some 4200 here, but that's actually on the tape on the transducer. So what I'm going to do is probably wipe that off a little bit and let that sit, and then eventually just pull this this tape off the transducer, because you don't want to use acetone or anything like that on the face of that transducer. You'll mess it up. So right now it's just cleaning up this outside part here, pulling that that tape off, and we'll be done. But I'm going to let the tape sit on there a while, but I am going to clean the perimeter up. Pretty good. That's actually all on the tape right there, so that looks good. All right, so let's just let it sit.